So this is my software. This is the control panel of my software Eagle 6.4.0 Lite. PCB designing consists of two major parts. One is making the schematic, and the second step is to convert its schematic into a board. So let us start with our first step, that is making a schematic. For making a schematic, I will go on this file, new, and then on schematic. So this is our user interface for our schematic. As you can see here on the left hand side, there are various tools which you will be using for making your schematic. Here also we have various options. I will be telling you in brief about all of these and how you can make a simple circuit. But first of all, I would like to tell you about the library. So here in library, if I go on use, so these are the default libraries which comes with the software package. These are all the libraries, and if you don't know which library has which component, you can select all of these. If I press shift and click here, all will be selected, and I press open. So if I press here on this button, this is add button. So here you can see there are thousands of components in these libraries, right? So all these components you can choose from while making your schematic, right? But sometimes it might happen that you want some component and it is not there in the default library. In such a case, I'm going to tell you a method which will save your life. Some of the organizations in many communities have some libraries which are open source. You can download those libraries. For example, I like this library by Adafruit. I will tell you how to use this library in Eagle. So suppose you have a library like this and you want to import it into your Eagle. For that, what you will do is you will go on my computer and you will go on program files 86, then you will go on Eagle 6.4.0. Now here you will see an LBR folder. You will go into it. Now you will copy this file, copy, and you will paste it here. It will ask you for permission. Press continue and you are done. Now if I go on the library and click on use, now we should see this library up here. Now here we can see this adafruit.lbr library. So again, what I do is I click on the first folder, then I go to the last and press shift and click and press open, and all my libraries will be opened. Now I can use any of these. So what we are going to make today is a simple power supply. So it will be having some diodes for rectification, some filters for filtering, and a 7805 for regulation purpose. So let us use the components. Let me first select the components I need. So first of all, I need a diode. I go into the library, I click up here, diode, and I press 1. I need 4 of them, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I press escape and I press cancel. So these are the 4 diodes I have. So I can move these diodes by clicking on this button, and now I can move it and place it anywhere I want. Suppose I want to place it here. Now I can also rotate these by pressing on this button, rotate button, then I would click on this and now it has rotated. So it will rotate as many times as I will click it. So this is the nice position. So similarly I will move these also and place here, and I can rotate it. So I can also rotate any of the component by right mouse click. First I click on this move button. Now this is free. So now if I press the right mouse button, my component will move. So now I can place it in its position. Similarly this one, and now I will right click. Now this is the correct position and I will place it here. So I'm done with my diodes. Now what I need is a capacitor for filtering. So capacitor, I will again go on this add. Now I will write here capacitor and press enter. So I have various kinds of capacitors. I need an electrolytic capacitor for filtering. So here you can see the size and the distance between the holes and the size of the pads. So here you can see these are for SMD versions, but I need a through hole capacitor, so I'm looking for that. Maybe in this one I need a 2200 microfarad capacitor, so that is I'm looking for appropriate space between the pins. I guess this one will be fine. So I place a capacitor here. So now what I need is a voltage regulator. I press escape and now I write here regulator and press enter. So here I have the regulators. So here you can see what kind of a regulator in which form you need it. So there are various packaging, you know, TO92, TO252, and depending upon your requirement you can decide. So I need this one, TO220H. So I'll press OK. Now I have my regulator here. Fine. So I press cancel. So now I'm going to connect them after pressing this button, net, through a net. So I will press. Now I will click and connect these. Now what I need is connectors for giving input and output, and I need an LED and a resistance for using as an indicator in the circuit. So I will again go on this add and I will write here LED. So you can choose from any of the LED. I'm choosing this LED 3mm and press OK, and I place it here. Now again I go on add. Now this time I need resistance. I press R, press enter. No, it is not searching with R. I press resistance, press enter. So nothing is coming out. So I go on my library, I scroll down for finding out a resistance. I will certainly find someone here. So here it is, resistances, various kinds of resistances. So once you use it frequently, you will have an idea which one will be best for your component. So I rotate it with my right click and I place it here, and I press escape and then cancel. Now I want to connect it. Now I will press this net. So and I will connect it here. Now, so far so good. Now I need connectors for giving input and taking out the output. So for that I again go here and I will search for a connector. Let me write here connector. I'm searching for an appropriate connector. So voila, this is the one I'm looking for. I've successfully found. So for rotating, I again right click. So this is the position I want it to be. Now I want another one here. I won't place it here. I would like to show you how you can copy. So I press escape and I press cancel. So suppose I want another connector. One way is I go up in here, add, and search for the connectors, but I can also copy any component. For that I will press up here this button. This button is for copying. Press up here, press here. Now I have another component. I have copied it. So now I want to connect these also. I will press here and sorry, this one should go here, and so suppose I by mistake I connect two wires in a wrong manner. I can delete them from here. I can press and have deleted, and I again connect. So it is saying connect net segments. I press OK. So similarly here, this should be connected here, and this one has to be connected here. So we have successfully made our schematic.